Excellency, I may pass by the State Lodge to collect 16 million for the team. And I know it's possible. Thank you, Your Excellency. 16 million for the team. And I know it's possible. Thank you, Your Excellency. Transformative governance shift since its madness. That is devolution. We gather here to mark 14 years since the birth of devolved governance, a constitutional promise to bring government closer to the people and to ensure equitable development and to reverse decades of marginalization. As partners in the devolution space, our gathering here today and this entire week is not a matter of routine, but a national obligation. For devolution is about every lives of our people. The theme of the conference, that is for the people, for prosperity, devolution and as a catalyst for equity, inclusion and social justice, is not just a slogan. It is a call to action and resonates with the realities of our time. It reminds us that devolution is not about systems or structures. It is about people. It is about the mother in Turkana who now accesses maternal health care at a local health facility. It is about the youth of Homa Bay County accessing vocational training. It is about the farmer in Embu receiving extension services without having to travel to Nairobi. The sub-theme, re-engineering county governments to accelerate development and bridge the socio-economic divide, demands responsive and people-centered. It is a call to disrupt mediocrity, embrace technology, promote innovation, and be accountable stewards of the public trust. Your Excellency, we promulgated the Constitution of Kenya in 2010 and operationalized it in 2013. We reimagined a Kenya where no county, no village, no Kenyan will be left behind. We moved away from a centralized, top-down approach that had for decades marginalized communities and deepened inequalities. In its place, we embrace a model of governance that is participatory, inclusive, and closer to the people. And while the journey has not been perfect, it has been profoundly transformational. Healthcare services, once centralized and overstretched, and now within reach of millions. County governments have constructed over 1,000 health centers, recruited thousands of health workers, and enhanced immunization coverage and maternal health. Infrastructure development has flourished. Counties have built thousands of kilometers of rural roads, enabling farmers to access markets and people to move with ease. Early childhood education, water provision, agricultural extension services, and local economic development all have experienced rejuvenation because of county-level planning and execution. Above all, citizen participation in governance has deepened. Today, a resident of Wajir, Lamu, Nyandarua, or Vihiga has a say in how resources are allocated in their ward, an unthinkable reality 2 decades ago. At the heart of these gains, Your Excellency, stands the Senate, the constitutional protector of counties and their governments, as proclaimed in Article 96 of our Constitution. In line with its mandate, the Senate has recorded the following milestones. It has allocated close to Kenya shilling 4 trillion cumulatively to counties through the Division of Revenue County Allocation Revenue Acts. Oversighted the use of these funds through the standing committees of the Senate. It has championed legislation that have empowered counties, enabling them to cooperate efficiently. The County Public Finance Laws Amendment Act, a key legislation that guarantees financial autonomy to our county assemblies and further anchors their role of oversight, legislation and representation at the county level, has finally become a reality after Your Excellency did assent to it this morning. We thank you for that. It is no doubt, Your Excellency, that without the Senate, devolution would be a shell. With the Senate, devolution has become a shield for the aspiration of many Kenyans. Indeed, at this juncture, allow me to applaud our senators for working tirelessly in building consensus to navigate very complicated tasks as they execute their mandates. A good example is the collective effort and team spirit that characterized the debate and passing of the fourth revenue sharing formula for counties for the year 2025, 2026 to 2029, 2030. This was a profound departure from the past. Such an exercise was riddled with acrimony and laced with political differences. Your Excellency, yet even as we celebrate these achievements, we must confront the hard truths mirrored in the following realities. These are the threats to devolution. 1. Corruption and weak accountability systems in some counties continue to threaten and erode public trust in devolution. Failure, regrettably so, failure by some governors to heed invitation by the Senate to come to the Senate to account for the resources placed in their hands not only erodes the good working relationship within the devolution family, but also is detrimental to the noble goals of devolution. Regrettably, Your Excellency, we have seen cases where Senate committees have had to encounter hostilities when they visit counties in exercise of the oversight mandate. Very regrettable. Duplication of rules and power struggles between national and county governments undermine efficiency and cooperative governance. Inadequate on-source revenue mobilization by counties has left them over-dependent on the exchequer, limiting innovation and self-reliance. Wrangles within the county assemblies, which sabotages work delivery. Your Excellency, a case in point is the county of Nyamira, where at some point we had 2 county assemblies, 2 clerks and 2 speakers. Disbursements of funds to counties and politicization of county development priorities, which often sidelines community needs. Your Excellency, to secure the next decade of devolution, we must act decisively and collectively to deal with these threats. Distinguished participants, devolution was never meant to be a destination. It is a continuous journey, one that requires vigilance, courage, and commitment. Let us not allow short-term political interest to dilute the long-term vision of equitable development. Let us recommit to the devolution dream by ensuring it lives and blossoms in every ward, in every village, and every heart. For the greatness of a nation lies not in the glitter of its capital city and its urban centers, but in the dignity of its villages. May God bless our counties, and may God richly bless our land. Thank you, Your Excellency.